SR93, I'm back with another video. Yeah, this is I was watching ESNEWS and there was a couple videos. One questioning Roy Jones Jr. about what he thinks of Canelo claiming that he's number one currently, the number one fighter. And he says every fighter must, paraphrasing this, every fighter must think they're number one or else they shouldn't be in the sport. You need that type of confidence, which is obvious. Robert Garcia was asked the same question and he responded that he might be, considering his revenue, considering the amount of fans that come to watch the fight. But he did mention that, yeah, there might be other people who have better skills and better ability, but in terms of how many fans it brings, he might be the best. So, that got me thinking, like, is Canelo the best? Like, who is better than him in terms of skills, and who is better than him? Like, people mention Andre Ward, Gennady Golovkin. Is Canelo even on the top 10 pound for pound list by most people's standards? I don't know, man. I don't, like, in my opinion, in my top 10 pound for pound list, he should be. He's top 3. But Canelo, I was thinking, how good is Canelo pound for pound? Where should I rank him? Where would I rank him? Could he be the best fighter right now? Because people said Terence Crawford is pound for pound. Kell Brook is pound for pound. Some people say Errol Spence is pound for pound. Some people say Keith Thurman deserves to be in pound for pound. Andre Ward, obviously I mentioned him. Kovalev, Triple G, I hope I mentioned him. Yeah, for Chocolatito, the thing is, we have seen Chocolatito hasn't really fought all that high level of oppositions. He's a really good fighter, and could he be at the number one? No, but he's I think he's top 10 pound for pound, but I don't think he's number one. Andre Ward, again, could he be? Andre Ward's definitely top 3, and there's no question about that. But in terms of Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, these fighters like Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, I feel like they're too green. They're still great fighters, but they are too green in my opinion. I feel like Danny Garcia needs to be in top 10 pound for pound, because look at his resume. And look, he's a good fighter, man. Like, he has beaten people that people thought he wouldn't be able to beat. So I think Danny Garcia deserves to be in top 10 pound for pound. Kell Brook possibly. Top 10, is he top 5? I don't think so. I know people gonna hate me saying this, but I think Amir Khan does deserve to be in top 5 pound for pound, simply because, man, he's a good fighter. Just because he got knocked out by Canelo. Nowhere, like, name me one welterweight that wouldn't get knocked out, not named Floyd. And I guess if Floyd gets caught with a shot like that where he doesn't see it coming, Floyd sees most of the shots coming, but if he didn't see it coming, I'm fairly sure he get knocked out like that as well. He put everything. That guy's a big boy, rehydrated big boy, and he put that type of weight. Surprised, like, Khan didn't expect that punch. That's his flaw on his defense, but Canelo forced that mistake. He didn't expect that punch, and he put a punch, like a huge one, on his chin. Canelo, in my opinion, can only be compared with Ward. I think Triple G is a good fighter, but Canelo's skills are better, and you'd know that that's my opinion if you've watched a few of my videos. I think Triple G is still top 10 pound for pound. You could rank him there, but Canelo and Ward are the ones that you can compare. Now, this is what I was thinking. Should Canelo be ranked higher than Ward? Like, should I rank Canelo higher than Ward in my top pound for pound list? I think currently Canelo should be ranked number 1. You could say Canelo should be ranked number 1 right now. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Andre Ward's skills are just that little bit better. They're all completely different fighters, different types of fighters as well. I think Andre Ward's skill is a little bit better. His defense is noticeably better, but his offense is pretty amazing as well. But I think Canelo, his skills are amazing too. The variety that Canelo possesses is amazing. He is amazing at that. He can make adjustments. They both can make adjustments. Canelo can make, I think Ward can make a bit better adjustments, I guess. But the thing is, Ward had, yeah, he won the Super Six tournament. He fought top level oppositions, but who has, like, he beat recently. Recently he fought this guy. I can't remember the name, but he did look like he got tagged a bit, didn't he? That could be ring rust, but big, lack of activity, ring rust, and because of that, I can't rank him on the top one pound for pound rank. When Canelo exists, Canelo, look at his last 3 years, and look at Andre Ward's last 3 years. Like, Andre Ward does have amazing resume, but Canelo has a good resume too. And Canelo has been improving consistently at the age of 20. I think it's 26 only. And guess what? Canelo has been giving us good fights with oppositions, world level oppositions. Liam Smith is no slouch. He's a world level opposition. Look what he's done to him. He's been winning a lot of fights in good fashion. Amir Khan has been knocked out, but he got up. And it's not a surprise that Khan didn't get up. But again, at the same time, no one's done that to him before. Canelo beat Cotto, in my opinion, quite convincingly. Because Cotto, yeah, he did throw a lot of punches, but he didn't land that. Like, Canelo landed those shots that make you go, whoa. Canelo, in my opinion, beat Cotto quite easily. He fought Erislandy Lara, but that's another argument. See, like, you could say, oh, Ward should be in top one pound for pound because some of the wins that Canelo had was considered close win, like the Miguel Cotto and the Erislandy Lara. But Erislandy Lara was a few while ago, and Erislandy Lara is a good fighter. You could say Erislandy Lara won because of the clean shots, but against Cotto, I feel like Canelo won quite convincingly. He has a loss against Floyd, but I don't consider that a loss, to be honest, because that's Floyd. And yeah, I do think Canelo should be ranked number one pound for pound unless Ward puts up a good performance or definitely beats Kovalev. In that case, if Ward, if he was active and if he was fighting the level of opposition that he was fighting when he was the shit, then I would rank him number one. Right now, I can't rank Ward number one until he fights Kovalev and beats him. When he beats Kovalev, he's definitely number one pound for pound. And if he beats Kovalev, that is, which I'll make a prediction video before the fight. But right now, Canelo number one. Big up to Saul Alvarez. Big up to Mexico. Canelo is the shit. He will beat Triple G anyhow, by any means necessary. By any means. He beat Triple G. He'll beat KELL Brook. You guys talking about KELL Brook did all that shit to Golovkin. He'll beat the shit out of Canelo. Fuck that. KELL Brook's getting knocked out 5 rounds or less. I'm out.